today I want to talk to you about your job. Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 18. It is good and proper for a person to eat and drink and to find satisfaction in his labors. I want to give you, from what research has concluded, the top 8 things that every worker needs to experience every single day in order for them to love their job. Number 1, you need, if you're going to love your job, clear and reasonable expectations. If you don't know what to do, obviously you're not going to love your job. Or if you're being asked to do things that are just unreasonable, I mean, it would take 4 people to do everything that your boss or your supervisor expects you to do, then you're not going to have satisfaction on your job. Number 2, the equipment and the material to do the job. If you're hired to do a job and you don't have the skill or the education or the tools necessary to do that job, you're not going to find much fulfillment in it. Third thing, if you're going to love your job, you need to be placed in a job that uses your strengths, not your weaknesses. Number 4, regular recognition and praise for doing good work. Do you know what heats up the heart of a worker? It's being noticed. It's being encouraged when they do their job well. Number 5, workers, in order to really love their jobs, need to have a supervisor who cares about them as a person. We honestly want our bosses to actually care about us. Number 6, workers need to know that their opinions matter to someone. They don't always have to have their way. Everyone wants to know that they can go to share their opinions, their thoughts about how to make the work environment better. And when you're able to do that and somebody listens and considers what your opinions are, then the scale of improvement on your job goes way up. Number 7, workers need to feel that the vision and the mission of their organization matters. If you can't connect your job to a greater purpose, that's going to be a problem for those that work there. Number 8, workers every now and then need a new opportunity, at least once a year, to stretch and to learn. Now, I don't know what strikes you about this list. These are the top 8 things that's pretty much consistent across all research in our country today. When I read this, what actually struck me about it is not only do these things make a good working environment, these are just basic human needs. This is really what the heart and soul of every person desires to have in their life. I understand how routine work can be, and you can actually end up hating when Monday comes back around in your work. I know how you can look at work as actual punishment. God never intended for it to be that way. He always looked at it as a good thing. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 10. Whatever your hand finds to do it with all your might. 1 Corinthians 10, verse 31 says this: whatever you do, which includes work, do it all for the glory of God. I want to challenge you to look at work through the lens of opportunity to represent God well.